Are you tired of being overcharged and forced into paying a monthly subscription for your Mac and Windows software? Well, if you are, currently we're having a 50% off discount on all the latest Mac and Windows software, such as AutoCAD, SolidWorks, Photoshop, Microsoft Office, and much more. Our 50% off discount will be ending soon, so be sure to text us "Need Software" to 323-405-1341. That's 323-405-1341. We aim to please, so expect 24/7 technical support, the latest premium software, instant software links delivered to your email, and PayPal buyer's protection guarantee.
I guess by now everybody is aware of the fact that our brother Ye, and we're going to respect him by the name he wants to be called. You know, I can really relate to that. You know, when you get knowledge yourself, you go from your government name to your righteous name. Thank you, Carlos Washington. Appreciate you as well. So you go from your government name to your righteous name. And so, you know, depending on when you got knowledge, you have years of people that know you by your government name. And in order to assert yourself, you know, when you come into the knowledge yourself, like you have to really go out of your way to make sure that people address you by your righteous name. You know, so people is like, yo, such as, you know, whatever your government name might be, James, whatever the case may be. And it's like, you got to be like, part of me. I have knowledge of self now in my, you know, that was my slave name, you know, please address me as this, you know what I mean? That's the kind of thing that, especially a lot of the gods and earths, when they first got knowledge. Thank you, on and on, Shaka. Appreciate you. Who else? EGC Divine. Peace, God. Peace to the God. Thank you. A Beautiful Mind. Thank you. Melchizedek. I can't even say it. World Wide Web. Melchizedek. World Wide Web. Thank you. Paul Fuller, he said, I thought Drink Champs was for the culture, but now I see they're not. He was speaking some truths, and he bent the knee and took that knowledge down. We're going to get into it, Paul, but yes, you're correct. So yeah, Ye went on there, and like I said, respect him for the name he wants to be called. And thank you again, Paul Fuller, for your donation. I appreciate you. Thank you, Dodge J. Thank you, Mugshot Don. Well, damn, we got 1,000 people in here. Inquiry Minds want to know, I guess, huh? I'm a damn sure I have to find this lighter in a minute. So anyway, Ross L. Peace, God. Peace, God, and to the True 11. Peace to you, God. 777. I like that, God. I like that. So yeah, Ye went on Drink Champs with Nore, DJ EFN. And you know, this was after LeBron James show. LeBron and this guy Maverick, I think Maverick Carter, had him come tape their show, and then decided not to put any of the episode out due to pressure from what our brother Ye would call the Jewish media. I mean, let's just call it what it is. And we're going to get into whether that is even true. Like, is he lying about that? Or does he have a point there? So they took it down. They didn't even air it because of pressure. So then we're seeing that, hold up. Drink Champs did an interview with Kanye after the fact, and it's up. You know what I mean? And we get to see our brother speak for himself and hear the answers that we want to hear directly out of his mouth. You know, people were very curious about the White Lives Matter t-shirt, what he meant about that. There was a lot of speculation on what he may have meant. But we wanted to know what he meant, whether we agree or disagree. We wanted to know what he meant. We also wanted to know about the so-called, what he meant to say was DEFCON 3, but he said DEFCON 3, but he admitted that he made a mistake when saying that, spelled it wrong and all of that. We wanted to know what that all meant, and where exactly that was coming from without having to play this guessing game. And here we are thinking, okay, well, goddamn, you know, Nore and them is keeping it real. They're saying, you know, he's saying, fuck what everybody else is, you know, saying about the brother. We're gonna bring him on and give him a platform to speak his piece. And I thought that was commendable. That was something that we should clap it up for. Thank you, Anton Hill. He said, if they want you to respect their pronouns, they can respect your name. Respect to Ye. Think I spelled that right. No, you didn't. It's just Y-E, but it's okay. You put respect to yeah. Anyway, thank you, bro. So yeah, whether we agree with what he's saying or not, like, this is supposed to be America, where they claim that freedom of speech is a right, a First Amendment right, actually, the freedom of speech, as long as it's supposedly not speech that, you know, can be injurious to others. You know, for instance, like screaming fire in a crowded room, you know, that's not the type of freedom of speech that's supposed to be protected. But contrary ideas, contrary, you know, unpopular opinions, these are all things that are supposed to be able to exist in America unfettered by oppressive forces. Thank you, Unsung Hip Hop. Thank you, my brother. I don't read Arabic, but it's interesting how Ye, as the nerd or square, go harder than the thug Nore. Shaking my head. I never thought I would see the day where the nerd is tougher than the so-called thug. Woo! Woo! Booyaka, booyaka! Booyaka, booyaka! Bashabarankin. Well, damn, brother, I wish I could say your name right now. But shout out to you, brother. That's a deep thought. That the nerd would be, basically, he's saying the nerd is showing more heart and more fortitude than the so-called super thug. Wow. Now, let me just say, for the record, you know, I'm cool with Nore, you know. But this is some shit that, I'm sorry, I can't agree with this shit. You know, I'm not into tasting Timberlands. Okay, we not Timberland tasters out this motherfucker. So we're not going to be doing bootlickings under any circumstances. We don't lick boots. Okay, and that's not an example we want to set for our children, for our peers, for our people. So yeah, we thought that, you know, Kanye was going to be able to go on there, say whatever he had to say. And I mean, nobody thought it was going to be the deepest conversation. We know what we go to Drink Champs for. You know, Drink Champs is just usually a lighthearted, good time where, you know, fellow rappers get inebriated with each other and hopefully spill some tea that, you know, hasn't been spilled before. True Wordsworth, thank you. I appreciate you. So that's basically what it is. So I don't think a lot of a full grasp was even considered about bringing him on, other than the views that they were going to get and all of that. I don't think they knew how deep it could actually get. OG Wiz, thank you, OG Wiz. He said, peace, Lord. Andy Schoen, Tiny Hat, is the co-owner of Revolt TV. Nore is either a coward or just a part of the go along to get along gang. Why, thank you, OG Wiz. That brings things into perspective. So what OG Wiz just shared with us is that the co-owner, one of the co-owners of Revolt, is a Jewish gentleman who may have applied pressure to, you know, to Nore, who is on the network. Or, you know, you got to understand that there's a lot of self-censorship out here too in this world, where people will, they'll jump out of windows without even being asked. They'll just assume that they want you to jump out the window, so they go ahead and just jump. You know what I mean? Without anybody even having to actually say it. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? So yeah, he went on there. He said, now I don't know if y'all watched the interview. I actually watched it. It was about 3 hours long. 3 and some change, actually. And I gotta say, this is the second time that I see Kanye in an interview, and by the end of the interview, I like him more. I like him more than when the interview started. Every time it seems like at the beginning, he might have done something that had you looking at him a little side-eye, like, Kanye, why'd you do that? You know what I mean? Like, believe me, I was not a fan when he wore the skirt and all of that. Everybody knows that. Okay. And I was not in agreement with that, you know? And there's a lot of things that he might do or say that I'm not necessarily in agreement with. But there's a lot of things that he does say, that he is saying right now, that is totally on point, totally factual and true. And for him to be, you know, for them to try to go at him the way they're going at him right now is basically proof positive of everything that he's saying. Everything that he's saying right now is proof positive. Thank you, CH. He said, Drink Champs is on Revolt TV YouTube channel. Diddy made them take it down. He's always been in the Jews' pocket. I mean, and this is why, you see what I'm saying? You said, did he made him take it down? Like, this is why, you know, I'm happy that I'm not, you know, tied in with this corporate structure. Although my shit is on YouTube right now. You know what I mean? My shit is on YouTube until we have our own infrastructure. Because I heard Kanye is actually, he's buying a social media platform called Parler. I don't know if you guys know about this. You also need to know about the social media platform called Fanbase, okay, by our brother Isaac Hayes Jr. These are the type of things that we're going to have to start shifting to, you know, when they don't support truth, and there's a tyranny. There's tyranny on free speech. Like, we got to go to the places that support free speech and allow us to be us. Oh, it says your boy Ye is live on YouTube right now. Oh, well, damn. Did I just you gonna make people leave? Hang on. Thank you, Mo Gunna. B41, thank you. Appreciate you. I think he's actually been on for a while. Mansa Musa Kita, thank you. I appreciate your donation. So yeah, he comes on there. He drops some jewel. He drops many jewels, matter of fact. One of the jewels that I thought stood out to me was when Kanye said, how many Jewish people do you know that are signed to black people in whatever capacity, whether it be sports, entertainment, you know, whatever. And then look at the flip side. How many black people do you know that are signed to Jewish people? And then his answer was, all of them. All of them. Like, is that crazy? And that, and that right there. Oh, I didn't even see that. Tyson Garcia, thank you. He said, Vlad never apologized. Why should Nore? Shaking my head. Exactly. What did we just go through? What did we just go through with fucking Vlad? And I bet you this motherfucker is outraged at Kanye right now. Although he is a Jewish guy who controls a media platform, a popular media platform that mad black people go on. So how is telling the truth about something being anti-Semitic?